I love talking about myself.
Yeah, I know you do.
No, like, there's times where I'm like, you know what, I could be gay, but I couldn't. Facts. She's too broken for me.
I should have gone with Mitchell.
Facts. Aren't I so mature too? We're here. Welcome to the Free Flow podcast with Mitchell and Tyler and our guest, Jocelyn, Juicy J. Tannenbaum. She's got a book and it's on sale on Amazon right now. It's called I Think I'm Okay.
No,
guys, I even have it.
That's not what it's
I'm okay, I think. I'm okay, I think. Look
Mitchell
at that.
might
I
be
even
just
have
like
her
think.
book. And
why do you have it like just sit like?
I took it.
Right
It was on
there.
my dresser right there.
Mine's on my
But I
desk
took it for
too.
this.
Wow, guys.
Should I? Oh, look at us being so
I
productive. Ooh,
appreciate the sport. I don't even have my own
I
book in
ordered
like fucking
3
armory.
copies.
That's
so.
true.
I tried
Tyler
to sell it to. Oh, he did. That's so sweet. I tried to get somebody else to buy it recently.
Tyler,
I'm gonna
trying
read
to buy
one
my
of
book.
hers
Please
right
do
now.
not. I will hang up right away if you do that, and I will quit.
Well, you don't want to hear it?
Nope.
I'm just choosing at random.
I will hang up.
All right, let's just take our shot and get this pain over with.
All right, we'll take our shot. Maybe I'll be able to read one later.
Nope.
But
Nope. Oh,
cheers,
look at
all.
the cute little pink shot glass. Is that a snowman? Delicious.
Tyler died, was
Tyler
dying on it
is
last week too, and it was
such-
he was in it.
Wow, Tyler's such a bitch.
He doesn't
Right.
Faces. It's been like a minute. You're still making faces. Are you okay?
He has stomach issues, but I told him that medical conditions don't work to get you out of the podcast.
I have gastritis, man.
I don't know what that is,
It's basically my
but
stomach.
it just sounds uncomfortable.
All right, anyways, let's get into it.
Yeah.
So, Jocelyn, tell us a little bit about your book and your process of writing your book.
And yourself, just in general.
Yeah.
I was
just
gonna
wanna know
say
about you.
I was not prepped for this. I specifically asked, like, what do I need for the podcast? And
You don't need anything. Just
Mitchell was
you.
like, no, just show up. And now Tyler's
Yeah,
like, we're gonna ask you all these questions.
Well, I mean, we gotta ask you.
We have
some
light
People don't
questions.
know you.
We have light questions in a little bit, but the heavy hitting
just-
stuff.
Tyler's still suffering from the shot from 10 minutes ago.
I think something got stuck in the back of my throat, so when I coughed, it went right back down.
I want you to know it's
Yeah.
a liquid. It can't get stuck.
That's not true. People die choking on drinks all the time and get. Isn't that what drowning is?
Well, you're
Yeah, because you're still like.
Yeah, you're still inhaling it.
Yeah,
Drowning's
like.
inhaling.
Yeah. Wasn't that what stuck is? What is stuck?
Well, no, it's still going down. Like if you drink something, it just goes down. It's like basic physics.
Yeah, come on, no physics, dude.
Yeah,
Idiot.
My
Imagine
bad.
not knowing physics.
I never took
My
took
bad.
physics in my life.
My bad. I see apple fall from tree. I call it gravity.
Okay. So, Jocelyn,
that's
tell us a little bit about you. What do you do? What's your book about? Why'd you write it? That kind of fun stuff.
Okay, I'm Jocelyn. I wrote a book. It's just sad poetry. That if you're sad, the end. I drink a lot and I write a lot, and I work in marketing, and that's me.
Really?
See,
And
so
I-
market yourself.
And I have a really cute cat. I'm not good at marketing myself. Like I don't like talking about myself. I'm much better being like, oh, like you're working on this awesome project. Like, let me help you. But when it comes to myself, I'm like, oh, I don't want to talk about myself at all. This is
Feel
so
that.
awkward.
I don't like talking about myself either.
I love talking about
Yeah,
myself.
I know you do.
We know, Mitchell. We
Yeah,
know.
I know that part.
We know,
I
Mitchell.
That's why I have a podcast.
How many podcasts do you have?
Just these. I'm not doing my other one
Didn't you have
anymore
the other
because it
one?
was. Yeah, I was doing it by myself for a while, but it's hard to talk to yourself for a long time. Like you
I
can
feel
get
like
away with it
If
a little
anyone
bit.
can do it, Mitchell, it's you.
I agree.
I appreciate it. I think that's true.
I think you're
Tyler,
definitely
more
one of the
people
Agreed
would
with
more.
me.
listen.
I think this is the first time Tyler's ever agreed with me.
Well, that's because a
Ever.
lot of the times you're just wrong. Like
Yeah, but I'm great at what I do.
Well,
Like
Jocelyn's
fucking
just
number-
wrong a lot. Like that's the issue.
I don't know if that's true.
I
See?
know.
You just live off in
Does-
your own little fairyland.
don't we all?
No. If it was fairyland, I would be living in an igloo instead of an oven right now.
Why do you live in an oven?
Because this is the only room in my apartment that doesn't have fucking air conditioning.
Yeah, that's unfortunate that would be your office.
You should
Is
get checked.
the room
Get that checked out.
To be fair, I chose this. I was like, oh, this really large room will be my bedroom. It has AC. Oh, this other room is the living room. AC. Oh, this second bedroom that I turned into an office. I guess I'll just die. But it's Boston, so like most of the time I'll just have the window open in the winter and be fine.
Yeah, that's what it's not.
I'm gonna.
Like,
If I ever start saying that, I give you full permission to come smack me.
just be like, oh, we're going to have a wicked good time.
But that was like
apparently
when I was in California. There was a term that people used that I thought was the
Hella.
dumbest thing ever.
Oh,
It was
that's
it was
NorCal.
hella, and there was another one, and I was just
What?
like, oh, I can't do this. I don't remember. That's why I'm saying, oh, I don't remember.
I don't know, because even
Hella
Hella
was definitely
is
one of them.
NorCal.
I hated that. I
Hella's
was like, hey,
NorCal.
That's
it's
hella
hella,
sick.
it's hella far.
that's hella sick.
No. It doesn't make
That's
sense
dope.
that in California no one says upstate. Like they're like, oh, it's NorCal, SoCal.
'Cause
But like
it's a
you're
different
never
state.
like you're never like, oh, I'm going upstate. You're like, oh, I'm going to NorCal.
No, because upstate.
Well, yeah, because
Upstate sounds way
NorCal is
nicer.
bigger than like 17 states on the East Coast.
But you're still going upstate.
No, I'm going
But
to
upstate
NorCal.
sounds nice, and
You're
NorCal
going
isn't
upstate.
nice.
Yeah, true. Upstate sounds like, oh, I'm going to a rich area. Upstate, like you're passing through
Yeah.
like Bakersfield and like shitholes. Like you're not
Y'all
passing
haven't
through
been
anywhere
to-
nice.
Upstate New York is not nice.
Yeah, my
See, I
brother's
always
been
thought
there.
it was.
My brother's been in New York. and he
Depending
hated
where
it.
you go. When you say upstate New York, where?
No, he's been to New York and he hated it.
Oh.
He
Yeah.
went to
New
like
York City wasn't that
some
bad.
New York is overrated. It's fine, but it's
yeah.
I mean, you don't want to tell New Yorkers that, they'll fight you. Especially if you're in Boston. There's that Boston-New York rivalry.
technically
Yeah.
I am a New Yorker, but I'm also a Boston.
Oh.
Yeah, but you're a Jets fan.
Weird.
Is that
I
really
know.
a New Yorker?
Yes.
Yeah, it is depressing. That is the definition of New Yorker. I thought.
Yes. Being sad.
Are you a
depressed,
Mets or a Yankees fan?
I don't do baseball. It's so
Do you
boring.
do basketball? Are
hit the ball.
you?
No, you asked me about basketball, and I was like, why would I go to your basketball podcast?
Yeah.
All I know is
No.
ball goes in hoop.
Yeah, but I mean, like the Knicks are like beyond basketball.
Yeah, true. They're like garbage. So like if you know garbage,
Yeah.
you know the Knicks.
My
Yeah,
friends
like if you
do
got a
this.
Yankee fitted hat and you got Nick Timberlands.
Nope, not a thing. Wow, this is what you think of my people?
I mean,
You're in
no, but
fucking
the
I-
Knicks
you're
and
in
the
fucking
Timberlands are the same
Idaho.
color.
What do you mean, you people?
Gay and shit. Idaho's where all the Bloods are at, you know?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, nobody wins on the blue.
True. All right.
No stuff.
So we wanted to talk about this other topic that was pretty interesting. And there's, everybody knows, like the internet knows, like we're the
Like I
internet's
wasn't
greatest
prepped on these
throuple.
topics.
You weren't prepped
It's
on
fine.
the topics. That's what makes it more fun.
Yeah.
What
Everybody
animal
knows
is
that we're the. It's a cat. Stop interrupting me, woman.
Sorry. Hi, kitty.
Nah, but
Okay, I'm
everybody knows we're the internet's greatest throuple. What do you love about thruples in your area? And why do you live in an area with many thruples?
Yeah,
It's
why
not
did you
throuple.
choose that area of throuple?
Okay, wait. So to be fair, it's not thruples, but apparently the part of Boston I'm in was like one of the first in the nation to be like
Okay.
allow polyamory, and it's so popular. Every time I'm on Tinder, it's like I'm in a relationship, my girlfriend's fine with it, or like whatever. The first date I went on in fucking Boston was with a dude who's poly, who his girlfriend was like, they lived together. It was very weird. Everyone, I'm like, all right.
Did you go back to his place, or he came back to yours?
Bold of you to assume I would just bring someone home on the first date, Mitchell.
Oh, I didn't know it was first date. You said it was the first person.
It was the first date.
Person you had sex with.
No, I didn't.
I have the Twitter messages that said the
Yeah.
first guy within a
It doesn't have to. I didn't assume first
Y'all
date.
can't
I
be
assumed
fucking
first
out.
person.
Wow, you guys are out of me. No, it was the first date with the first person I went on. He came back to my apartment. But
Okay, so is it
Awesome.
weird, or are you like normalized to it now? By now,
I've only been here for 3 weeks, but at this point, it's so fucking normal. I feel like
really?
because I'm also from New York, where like people are always doing weird shit. Here, it's just like the amount of people on Tinder I've seen who are poly, and like now my first person I went out with was. I'm like, okay, this is just how it goes.
See, our Tinders are very different because here everybody's got a kid.
Dude,
Like
so,
everybody has a kid.
You
So,
skip those people.
Nah.
so you know what's weird is I was messing with Tinder, and like I just made like a catfish account because I've never used it, and so I made a catfish account. Dude, everyone is like, everyone at least in Riverside is like, looking for a plaything for my husband, looking for a boy toy for my boyfriend, like all this stuff. Like they're all into that, like finding a unicorn out here. It's so interesting.
I mean, it just
Sounds like you'd fit in over here.
I'm gonna fly out
I
there.
can see Mitchell. I could see this is going to be Mitchell's future. I've just decided this right now.
I could honestly,
Mitchell-
yes, I could see Mitchell being polyamorous.
No, not even this.
No.
It's either Mitchell's like the person he meets is gonna have like 4 kids already, and he is gonna end up marrying and like father all these children that are someone else's, which is fine. Like more power to you, but that's what I see for you.
2 at most, and they're still having at least one kid with me.
Dude, I'd be
Having
down to
at
have,
least
like,
one kid with me.
I'd be down to have a gang of kids.
Like
Yeah,
11, have a
Yeah.
sport a full football team, or
Dude,
you can
I'd be
have
down.
5v5 basketball
kids are fun.
with a sub.
Kids
I
are
want
fun.
0 children.
Well,
I want 2. Or
I guess
one.
I can never be with either of you, so now my life is ruined.
It's
You can
fine.
be
We
with
can meet in
Mitchell.
the middle and have 2.
That's true. We can all be poly.
wait, so that actually Mitchell wrote down that question. Could any of you be in a throuple, like a legitimate throuple? Yes or no? And explain your answer.
Yeah.
What?
You
When
can start.
were you guys coming up with these questions?
Okay,
Why-
I'll start then. I'll start.
Why do I feel like the drunk message I sent you guys on Tinder or Twitter last night is somehow going to end up in this conversation?
What one?
There's a drunk message?
I drunk messaged you guys last
what was it?
Oh, yeah,
Mario?
I'm thinking about it.
I don't know if I
Didn't write
could.
it down, but thinking about it.
I feel like that would be so weird for me. I feel like I could, depending on who it is. I'd be more down for a threesome than a throuple, though. I don't know if throuple would be my style.
And for you, would the throuple have to be with 2 other girls?
Yeah, no shot. Yeah,
Well, he wouldn't date a guy, I don't think.
no, I would have to be 2 other girls. But I would.
But is
like,
throuple always like everybody's dating everybody, or is it like you're all?
Well,
in a
I don't know.
relationship
Would you all be
together?
living together? What is this, Three's
So,
Company?
I
Or-
think
do
like
you guys know that show?
I don't.
I don't.
Oh, you guys are so young.
But I know like I think if it's called like a throuple, I'm pretty sure they're all dating each other.
Like I thought. Well,
No,
that's what.
oh.
Like I thought they're all like dating each other, but they're not necessarily
But
like.
I've heard there is one main person.
dating.
So like there is one main person, but they are all dating each other. But like if it's a polyamorous relationship, it's different because
You're dating each other, but then you date
Yeah.
other people outside
Yes,
of your one
exactly.
person. That's
So the-
polyamorous. It's like the same thing as like
Yeah.
an open relationship.
so I think that's the
Very
difference between
familiar with
polyamory and then a throuple. I think a throuple is you are all 3 dating each other, and then
Dating each other.
polyamory is like yeah.
Okay.
It's
you have
more
one main person.
Okay.
couples more like olden times, like when they'd have like the main wife and then like the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
wives.
Like the Mormon stuff.
Yeah, Mormon shit is like kind of crazy.
So Mitchell, could you?
ODS is
Wilson,
big out
Zach
here.
Wilson is more. Yeah, Zach Wilson, my quarterback, comes from Mormonism.
I mean, they don't drink soda. They seem like good people.
He's so attractive. I would be in a throuple with Zach Wilson.
My
Is he
favorite.
blonde?
What?
Is he
Of course
blonde?
he's blonde.
'Cause
He's Mormon. He's Mormon from Salt Lake City. Of
Mormon's
course.
not a bloodline though, but they all look the same.
He does look like every Mormon kid you saw in high school.
He's so pretty. He's so.
Yeah,
How many Mormon kids do you guys know from high school?
We had a Mormon church
At least like
across
4.
the street from our high school, so like all the Mormon kids went to Woodbridge and would go to church after.
I hooked up with a
Cannot
girl
relate.
in that church parking lot once.
I hooked up with a girl
Sometimes.
in the church sanctuary. We broke in.
Like at the Mormon church?
It was awesome. And then the
times.
dugout.
The dugout at like
Alton.
over there. It's not even a dugout. It's a fucking. It's fenced.
I feel like I knew this story.
Oh, the dugout's a famous story. Matt always brought it up.
Who's Matt?
He worked with us at Starbucks. Okay, so when I told Matt,
I didn't work at your store. I know you guys forget this, but
there a lot. You work there a lot.
Yeah.
But when I told Matt she was coming
no one,
he said, "I don't know."
No one else would go there.
Yeah, because
I
our
don't
store was
remember.
too lit.
No, our store
one-
is awful.
People literally, it was like the reject. People were like, "Oh no, I'm not going there," and I like eventually was like, "Oh no, this is cool. Like I'll go there." So they kept shipping me there. And I was like, whatever. They're fun.
They're chilling. They got a 2.5 on Yelp, guys.
Oh, wow.
I hated you guys at first.
No, you
Why?
didn't.
I'm so nice all the time.
Yeah, wait. Mitchell
You
actually
guys
was
came-
so nice.
No, you guys were so lovely. But my first interaction with you guys was when you guys came to my store and you guys were used to stickers.
Well, I didn't know anything.
And you guys didn't know. I handed you a Sharpie and you were like, "I don't know the codes for anything."
Oh,
and I was
yeah.
like, "What do you mean? This is
But
like
that's
Starbucks 101."
But see, the thing is, I pretty much never had to learn that. Like, I learned it for one store, but even I was there for like less than 6 months and they changed it over to stickers. Like, all they do is stickers now. Nobody knows it.
I never had a sticker store. The closest thing
Dude.
to a sticker store was your store, and I didn't even
When
work
I
there.
transferred from that store, I had to learn Sharpie because my store wasn't a Sharpie, and they were like, "Oh yeah, like we don't do stickers," and I was like, "Okay, well, I'm not doing register."
Dude, that Von Carmen store, 8 out of the last 10 Yelp reviews are 1 star, and 1 is a 2 star.
Yeah, that's.
And then the last one is a 5 star, but every other one is 1 star.
BK was trash, but I loved going there and hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, that was fun.
I like the people. I mean, the people are what make.
That's
that
when
whole
our
company.
throuple was born.
Facts. Good times.
So Mitchell, would you ever
I'd
be
be
in
in
a
a throuple
throuple?
with you guys.
What about you, Mitchell?
it
Would you let me date you?
Bye, kitty.
No, like, there's times where I'm like, you know what, I could be gay, but I couldn't. Like,
Wait, there's times where you think I could be gay. Nah, I couldn't.
Tyler's delayed reaction was my
relationship-wise.
favorite part about that.
Like,
I was thinking about that. I was
relationship-wise,
like, okay, he could be. Oh, wait.
like, I could date a dude, but I could never, like, hook up with a guy. So, like, I couldn't actually
What
be
if
in
he
a
was
couple.
just like clean shaven, so it didn't feel like a guy; it felt like a boy.
No, because see, my type are like the Gerard Butler types, Like
Oh,
the
you'd
Hugh
want a
Jackman,
big,
Gerard
muscular
Butlers.
guy to like pick you up and throw you on the bed.
No, not like that. Just the facial
I don't
structure.
know who
just
Gerard
the beard.
Butler is.
know who
Yes,
Gerard
you do. He was in.
Yeah.
He's in a
He's
lot of stuff.
300.
300.
Gamer. He's in
P.S. I Love You.
White House Down.
Bounty
Oh,
Hunter.
House Down
okay.
series.
All right. We all just listed 85 movies. There's this thing called Google, and it told me who he was,
Yeah.
so I know who he is.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
we're
hot.
trying to help. Yeah, but like him, Russell Crowe, and Hugh Jackman, him and Russell Crowe look the exact
So you'd
same.
have to be in a throuple with 2 girls.
Yeah, I would.
Well,
But
he
then,
only named dudes.
Yeah.
I was saying that those are the people. Like,
So,
if I
okay,
could, I would.
if a
But
guy
I can't fuck those guys.
If a guy looked like Gerard Butler and was like, "Hey, do you
No,
want to be a part
'cause
of
I
my
couldn't-
throuple?"
Like, I couldn't.
Wait, this is Russell Crowe. This is who you would want to be in a throuple
He's
with.
talking about like
No,
early
he's-
2000s Russell Crowe, I think.
Yeah. He looks like Gerard Butler. Like, they look the same. He's just older. But no, I couldn't. It'd have to be 2 girls. And even then, I don't think emotionally I'm capable of loving 2 people like that. And also, sexually, I'm afraid of having to please 2 people at the same time. So,
Well, that's why you have the
Like-
extra person to help the other out.
Yeah, but like so little focus would have to be on me, you know? I'd be like, you guys do your thing and then I'll be here. But I'll be like engaging, obviously. I'm not gonna just like be creeping in the corner.
So would
But
you have a
like
threesome then?
like once to try it, but like I
I feel
don't
like it
think
would
I'd
just
ever be able
stress
to do it.
Mitchell out.
I
Yeah,
feel
like it would stress me out so much.
It's so hard. He's like, oh, what do I do? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Like I'd 100% be like, they're like, oh, we're gonna have a threesome. Like, let's take this girl. Like, say I'm like with a girl at a bar, and we're like, we're gonna go take her back. I'm like, oh, cool. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, wank one out real quick, and then I'm gonna be like, that should hold me. Give me at least an extra 20 minutes to be able to,
Yes.
like, last here. Like that would be my move. That's the only way I could do it.
Wait,
though.
so I like. Hold on. My favorite part about this is like most guys when they're like, "Oh, I'm about to have a threesome," like they think of all the things they want to do to the women. His fucking first instinct is, "I gotta go into the bathroom and jerk myself off."
You know how fucking worried I am about disappointing two women?
That's my move.
But that is true
Like,
because if you haven't done it in a while, and then like because those things always happen at the worst possible time, it'll be like a
How often
super
are
good
those
looking.
happening, Tyler?
No, it'll be like a super good looking chick like randomly wants to do stuff, and you're like, oh, I am not prepped. So you have to wank one out like either on the drive over or like right before you leave. Because that way when you get there, you can still like your flag can raise, but it's not going to go down anytime soon because you just helped it out.
Yeah. Like I need to be able to last, and I would just the combination of being like mentally distressed and then also worrying about trying to please them.
I'd go in there and
just...
2-pump jump it, I'm gonna be honest.
See, that's what I'm worried about.
I'd be like, let's do it. And then they make, you're done. I'm like, yeah, you guys have fun. I'll be back.
Gotta go play video games with the boys later.
I'll be like, let me get some electrolytes and some food, and then I'll be back in 5.
I'll be back in 15.
I feel like Mitchell couldn't even like fantasize about a threesome because he would just get so stressed out, even like in his own head.
No, because in my fantasies, it's all about me, and I don't have to worry about them.
Yeah, in my fantasies, it's all. I actually have had a lot of threesome dreams recently.
Is it usually with another girl, or is it with Matt?
No, it's with another girl.
But... Can someone show me what Matt looks like?
I mean,
like a photo of him.
Yeah, let me find one.
Okay, well, would you be in a throuple, Jocelyn?
Yeah, well, we look.
I don't think if it was like a legitimate throuple, I don't think I could do it.
What do you mean? You could be in a non-legitimate throuple?
No,
yeah,
if it was
a non-ethical, what is it, polyamorous relationship?
If it was like something if I wasn't looking for a serious relationship and I was just like, oh, you know, like I'm bored on like a Tuesday and like being a hoe, I could like do that for like a couple weeks or something. But like I couldn't be in a serious, like emotionally involved throuple.
Okay, so you just want to threesome.
How would that even work? Would there be like two guys? I don't even want to fucking deal with one guy. You want me to fucking deal with two of you? You're all too fucking needy for me. I don't want to fucking deal with that.
Jocelyn just wants a threesome.
Yeah.
I just sent it to our group chat, a picture of Matt. Our Twitter group chat.
Good looking guy.
Chat's lit.
Yeah, he's a good looking fella.
I really don't think I've ever seen this man before in my life.
Probably not, because he's pretty tall. I feel like you'd remember him. Like,
yeah,
face
he's
plus height.
6'3", so you'd remember him.
You said he was from Starbucks?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
My best friend.
I don't remember him.
Well,
wow, Mitchell, you hear that?
I have two best friends, Mitchell and Matt.
It's fine. I know I'm second strain.
You are, I don't know.
Be nice.
It's like bench. Mitchell, Matt.
Like role player, you know?
My friends.
Your mom.
Yeah, family, obviously. They'll be above friends. And then like the random people I pass by every day, like neighbors and stuff. And
your cat.
Like, crackhead across the street that threatened to shank me, and then you would be there.
I feel like I should be above because I would also threaten to shank you.
Oh yeah, true.
Can I be tied with the homeless man?
Yeah, you're tied.
All right.
So
I'll take tied with the homeless man.
Okay, wait. I actually like this because Jocelyn's on my side. So Jocelyn, could you give me just one reason of why Harry Potter is better than Lord of the Rings?
Oh God.
Wait. Here's the thing. Initially, once you said, "Oh, Jocelyn's on my side," I was like, "Oh, I'll take the opposite side just to fuck with you because I don't want to agree with you on anything." However, there's Better than what? All franchises or specifically
Yep.
Star Wars?
No,
Okay,
better than Lord of the Rings.
Neither.
Better than Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Lord of the
period.
Rings. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. So you can't even remember the name 3 seconds later. It's so unmemorable. I get it.
Oh my goodness.
Harry Potter is the best franchise of all time.
It's
It
so
is.
not. It's made for children. And it copies Star Wars. The whole story is literally Star Wars.
That's not true. There's no fucking big fuzzy bear in Harry Potter.
There's Ron.
Ron's not
the
a
owl.
fuzzy bear. The owl's not there. What is it? There's a fucking trash can in Star Wars. The big bear. And there you go.
It's all about a kid who comes from a family that is kind of whatever and has to go and fight somebody that's kind of their dad. And I don't know what happened to Tyler's like wigging out on my screen.
Go.
Is that Lord of the Rings is way better.
There is no conversation. Like
Thank you.
It's
I don't even know why this.
Jocelyn.
so much. Okay,
Why was this even
what
a
houses are
topic?
you?
I'm Gryffindor. Dead ass.
I'm a Slytherin because I'm an evil fuck.
Facts. That sounds right. You know,
Dude, Harry Potter's just better. The sooner you come to accept it, the closer you are to being right about something.
it isn't. It has a cool ride. I'm Ravenclaw, so I'm the best house. And as the best house, that's like the most intelligent. I would know which was better, and I know it's It's Lord of the Rings.
You just
If you
said
were
it's Ravenclaw
smart.
because your subconscious was overriding your delusion.
If you were
Other
smart,
way
you'd
around,
know
but
it was better.
It's like for kids. Like it had like Harry Potter Land, I'll admit, is cool, and their Harry Potter, like the one that goes in the castle, is the second coolest
Where's
Harry
Lord of the
Potter
ride
Rings?
I've ever been on.
Where's Lord of the Rings land, by the way? Oh, don't have one.
Harry
New
Potter-
Zealand? It's a whole country.
Harry
They
Potter
hate me,
Land
but
in
it's a dope
California is wet.
country.
Is what?
What?
The one in California sucks compared to the one in Florida. The one in Florida is so much better. Just a little piece.
Disneyland or Universal? Or both?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter World.
Harry Potter Land
Okay,
is
so
better
Universal.
in Florida than
This
California.
dude's edibles
Yeah, 'cause-
hitting different right now.
Well, it's because you have Hogsmeade, right?
Yeah, but even before, it's just better.
How? Elaborate.
Have you even ever seen Harry Potter? Like, I use where the fuck?
Yes,
are you
I know
going?
Harry Potter. I just think it's overrated. But I've read all the books. I've seen all the movies. I've heard about the play.
So good, so good. Saw it.
Is it actually worth watching? Because I've
So
seen
fucking
plenty of
good.
plays.
Yes. The play itself,
but-
like in the book form, whack.
Don't read it, but like go see it.
Magical, fucking magical. I can.
Are they even
curse, right?
doing
I've
it
done
anymore? I feel like they're probably not.
I think they're starting it again. So originally it was 2 parts, and it was like it was like a fucking whole day event. It's like 4 hours, you get an hour off, and then you go back to another 4 hours, or something stupid like three, whatever. But now they're just doing it all as one play instead of
Is it
long.
a traveling play, or is it like a Broadway or a Vegas play?
This is above my pay grade.
That's way above mine. I've never seen a play.
You've never seen
Actually,
a play?
I've seen one, but it was my buddy performing it.
Yeah.
For the Riverside film, people, he was playing Dracula.
Oh my god. Okay, I hope he doesn't watch this. So let me tell you this story. This actually works. Okay, I really hope he doesn't watch this, Sean. If you're watching this, I'm so sorry. I love you. So one of the girls, right? So he was doing a play. We went to it. I saw one of the girls. She was one of the. He was playing like the monster in Dracula or some werewolf, something like that. Again, sorry, Sean, if I forgot. And she was like one of the lead girls. And so she's pretty cute. And I was like, damn, that girl's pretty fine, Sean. And she goes, yeah, I know. Like, she really wants me. And I was like, oh, okay. And so he freaking sends me 2 days later. Me and my buddy Chip get a text from Sean. And this chick sent like dirty texts. Like, so there was a scene in the play where he like attacked her as the werewolf, right? So she sent him a text. It was like, she was like, I want you to really attack me like the werewolf and lick chocolate off my nipples and like all this weird shit. And then she goes, I want you to twist me up like a pretzel and fuck me till I can't walk. And I was like, and then he told her,
girls be freaks.
his response was, no, I'm good. And I was like,
Why no?
That's what I said. I was like, why not? She sounds like a freak. And then she kept sending him nudes over and over and over. And like, dude, it was like, she was like saying like she wants to like, it was weird, like some gnarly stuff. She's like, I want like a chocolate fountain to spray on me. And then you lick the chocolate off and make sure there's no more, like all this shit. And I was like, go over there.
She got a chocolate fetish?
I was like, bro, go over there and wax that ass, dog. But he didn't. It was disappointing.
Mitchell's getting nervous just thinking about this.
I know. He's like, that's a lot.
Nah,
he's like, that's a lot. How am I going to get her into a pretzel formation? When am I going to wank it before I go?
No, I'm fine with one. It's just the two. Like
that should be your motto. I'm fine with one. It's just the two.
Oh man.
Like I can throw it down, you know?
Okay, Mitchell. What does this mean? Sent a girl a dating resume as a pickup line? What does that mean?
Oh, Jocelyn knows.
He
sent a girl my resume,
he sent me his resume.
as a pickup line.
Elaborate.
Like I messaged a girl, so I unfollowed her because she's not worth my time. But
it was obviously worth sending
hospital.
It was obviously worth sending a resume. So
you know how easy it is to send a resume, like to make a resume for like dating life. It takes like 2 minutes.
Okay, elaborate. I want to.
It's stuff that looks high effort, you know, that girls are into, but it's really easy.
I'm honestly honored that like Tyler hasn't seen this, but I have.
Yeah, fuck you for that.
Yeah. Tyler's not going to help me here.
That's right. I'm a better friend than you.
I guarantee you I could pour more girls and guys than Jocelyn. Easily.
I don't know if that's true.
I guarantee it's true.
Pour more? What does that even mean?
You have to wait like 4 years to find out.
Oh, pull. I thought you said pour more. I was
no,
like,
I could pull
like
more dudes or women. Either one. You pick the gender, I'll pull either one more. Easily.
I feel like I would take this bet.
This would be the easiest bet of my goddamn life.
How dare you?
If only Tyler wasn't married.
I would pull so much more. What is? Okay. Sorry. Okay, go into the resume.
So she snapped, or she had something on her story. I forgot what it was. But, she was talking about, like, her work husband. She's like, I'm doing something for my work husband today. Mm-hmm. And so I messaged her, and I was like, do you need a home husband? And she was like, yes. And then she posted another story and was talking about fuckboys sending DMs, sliding in with DMs, like, very shortly after I messaged her. And I was like, I promise I'm not a fuckboy. But I was like, also, where do I submit my application?
Oh, no.
And I was like, I can get it to you by tomorrow night. And she was like, that'll work. And so I sent her my resume.
What was this resume? Can you read?
So it had my name.
Okay.
And it says future boyfriend on the position I'm applying to. And then it has...
Okay, keep going.
It has skills. My skills are funny, entertaining, can be outgoing in the life of the party, but typically more laid back. Love to travel, been to 5+ countries and 4 continents, reliable, self-sustaining, very loving and caring, basically a giant teddy bear. Loves basketball, great time management, loyal, no kids.
When you say self-sustaining, I imagine you're a plant.
Yeah, when you say self-sustaining, I feel like she's not going to give you any, and you're just going to be like, yeah, I'm self-sustaining. I'm jerking off.
Well, I mean, that's true.
Jerking off in the bathroom.
To try and last longer.
And then I sent my experience, which, I was like,
boy.
My girlfriend, my high school girlfriend, a girlfriend right after high school. And then I was like working on myself for part of it. And then a girl that I dated when I was in Texas. And then my education, I was like Arizona State. And then I was like some coding stuff. And then my awards and references, I was like, can be counted on to bring the thunder. My public speaking teacher. I was like, I wish it could work out, but now's just not the right timing. Multiple X's.
Oh, God.
And then greatest thing since sliced bread, my mom.
I think the best part about this was watching Tyler's reaction.
You thought that would work?
I didn't see it, so I'm going to have to watch it back.
It did not work, obviously.
Well, I talked to her a little bit more.
Mitchell, you used to be so good at spitting game. What happened?
I just get uninterested.
Was he?
Dude, Mitchell literally
Ouch.
when
I'm not a
AIM
I'd be writing paragraphs to
dude,
bitches.
when AIM was the thing, I swear to you, Mitchell could pull whatever girl he wanted. Like he was so smooth with it.
I wish I recognized that girls in high school found me attractive, because at the time I had no idea and was like hung up on Kelly for like all of high school. When like I'll go through my memories on Facebook, like every day you get like your memory for stuff that happened on that day, but like however many years ago. And like I post on TikTok all the time. So like back in high school, I used to always post on Facebook, and there would be like girls on my comments that being like, I'd be like, oh, I'm going to the pool, and they'd be like, oh, you should come with, or like you should go to the pool with us, or you should come to the jacuzzi with us, and all this shit. And I was like, always just fucking oblivious to what was going on. And there's so many opportunities that I missed because I just didn't know that girls were flirting with me.
I missed times girls were flirting with me, but that wasn't because I missed it. It was because I ignored it.
You mean when I would hit on you?
No. Okay. Mitchell, do you remember if Jocelyn flirted with me at work? Because I don't.
We talked about this, Tyler. How dare you?
I was so jealous at the time. Yes, I remember.
Tyler just was not interested in me. It's been like 7 years and I'm still mad about it.
It's understandable. Tyler's a good-looking dude. He's got a tattoo on his arm. He's got a defined face.
Dude,
he looks like a
nice hair for now.
Disney villain.
Okay, honestly, I really didn't know. Okay, so no, my thing with work, especially because you were a supervisor, is like, maybe she's just being really nice. Because I remember at Chick-fil-A, the job I had before that, we had a couple where it was an employee and a shift lead. And I was like, oh my God, that looked painful, because when they broke up, oh man, that looked brutal.
You're telling me it's not okay to date coworkers?
No, I don't think it's not okay.
I left my New York store.
I just missed the signs due to the fact that I thought everyone had that mentality of it not being cool.
To be fair, I was not trying to date you.
There you go. She just wanted to hit and quit, dude.
Damn, I totally
use
forgot
you as her little slut, Tyler.
I forgot we were on like a recording podcast.
I'm not. So I was being treated as a piece of meat. Wow.
I didn't get to treat you like a piece of meat because you just were not interested.
Looks like I saved myself from heartbreak. From true heartbreak.
You could have been her meat stick, Tyler. How does that?
Yeah, but then what if when she moved, I like had like a mental breakdown and was never the same?
You probably would have.
Okay, that was a joke, but. Oh boy, well, that's Jocelyn's fault that I didn't read the signs. You have to spell it out. That's just what I'm gonna say. Anyways, Tinder bios.
Yeah, Jocelyn, I asked you for some. Do you have any?
Wait. So I did my homework because this was the only thing you fucking prepped me for, and I saved some.
I gave you an appropriate amount of time to do this too, like a whole 45 minutes.
Wait, so you wanted us to come up with our own?
I knew you don't have any. That's why.
I do have some off the top of the dome, dead ass, that I've thought about.
Wait, I thought you wanted us to find other people's that were terrible.
Yeah, I want you to find other people's, but I know Tyler's been married for like.
All right, years, I'm gonna go to Tinder. Hold
Tyler's married. No wonder he was not into my advances.
Not at the time. He just wasn't into you.
That's fair. I don't blame him.
Hold on, downloading Tinder. What should my name be? Marcus.
Trey.
Marcus?
I'm just gonna find some bios. You guys go through your bios. I'm finding some.
All right, Jocelyn, go.
Hold on. This was a person named Andrew who was 29, and it was 6 foot, tattoos, blue eyes. I got 20 plus felonies. Only care about money. I'll most likely crash your car and ruin your credit. Take $20 out of your purse when you're not looking, and I'll probably fuck your mom and your sister. What? Other than that, I'm a really nice guy.
Is that like somebody you actually like had on your page?
This happened. I screenshotted it because I thought it was really funny.
What? Did it work? Is that the guy you slept with?
No, this is not.
I would hope.
Did you swipe
not.
right?
No, I swiped left. Is that the one where it's no? I don't remember.
Yeah. Right is right.
Okay. I don't want to add photos. Okay, fine. Tinder takes too long.
Are you like on Tinder right now? Are you gonna?
Yeah, he's making one so that he could find some.
All right, it'll be a picture of me brushing my teeth and my dog.
Are you going to get in trouble for this?
Oh.
Probably.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Do you have any other ones?
Marcus Williams, so they won't know it's me.
Yeah, but if it's your photos,
it's just me brushing my teeth.
I mean, unless his wife finds it, then he's fine. But if his wife finds it, why she have a Tinder?
Aren't you technically his wife?
I don't need a tutorial on Tindering.
I'd be.
Oh damn!
Wait, there's a tutorial.
The top.
Oh, swipe right.
Bottom. Top.
Oh wait, this one's funny because it's sort of again with the poly thing. Full disclosure, I'm married. My wife wants to hear about me dating other people and maybe watch at some point. If you're not okay with poly life, I'm not for you. Nobody is my side piece. I will always care about your needs, but my family will always come first.
I can't find any good ones. This one says, you know the oh, never mind. This girl says, I've got bougie coochie, so don't hit me up if you're just trying to fuck, because chances are it won't happen.
Bougie coochie.
Swipe right.
All right, I'll swipe right. There you go, Marcus.
What
Williams
about the cooch gobbler?
Oh God.
Is that your name?
Yes, that's my name.
No way.
His job says, guy who goes down on you at great oral given here.
Okay, this girl just threw up some nude photos. Sounds good. This is Tinder? Mitchell, how's this so hard? This seems pretty easy, actually.
Because I don't use it. To
be fair, I feel like a lot of the girls are either like bots or trying to get you to buy their, not the Pornhub, the OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
I really want to make fun of this person.
I mean, that's what a lot of it is, or their moms. The amount of seemingly single girls my age with no kids and that aren't doing some sort of OnlyFans or premium Snapchat in my area seems to be very, very low.
You keep mentioning moms. Like, is that a thing? Like, you seem to like come across many moms.
Oh, I've come across
in Idaho. Like, I'm 26, and so I'm old. Like, I mean, I thought about this the last time I was at the bar when I was on 6th
You're
Street
old.
in
This
Austin.
bitch ancient.
Excuse me.
But like, okay, so like in Austin, for example, it's a college town. So I went to the bars on 6th, which is like where the main like Dirty Six, where all the bars are in Austin. And I went out one night when I was like 25, and I was like, I'm probably the oldest fucking person here. This is all college students. And college students are mostly like 21, 22, 23, basically, or younger, if they can get in. But I'm like, I'm 25 and I'm probably the oldest person. But now I'm moving here, like, everybody marries so young and, like, has kids so young because there's just not much here. There's, like, not a lot to do. There's, I don't know, people are more traditional in their relationships. So, like, and it's not even just, like, oh, I have a kid. It's a lot of them here. Like, I'm 25, 26, divorced. I have, like, 2 to 3 kids. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, where are the women that don't have kids?
So I was right. You're gonna end up seriously invested in someone with like 4 kids. This is gonna be yours.
I'm trying to move, but then I gotta find, like, my things are like, my type is Latina, but then like if I'm like 29 and marry a Latina, she's gonna have like 6 kids.
I feel like you can't say that.
She's gonna have more than one.
Can't say that.
Who can't say what?
I feel like you can't say that. Like, oh.
But she, like, I think women in general are gonna have kids.
Jocelyn, I don't know which women you're looking for. I have no kids. At no point in any point of my life there will be 0 children.
But like, okay, but like a girl that wants kids that doesn't have kids, like as I get older, I feel like the chances of them not having a kid and them wanting a kid is so low because like you don't want kids.
Facts.
But and I feel like that's the stance.
No, I will not.
That's still the stance of most. Like if you don't have kids at this age, I feel like that's the stance of a lot of people.
What age? When you
you're
say
never
this
gonna have them.
age?
Hey, 26. If a bitch doesn't have a kid by the time she's 26, that doesn't mean she doesn't want kids. It means she wants to be an adult.
Like, I would hope so, but it doesn't seem like that's the reality of the situation.
I think it's more of an Idaho problem than a fucking.
I mean, I definitely think it is predominantly an Idaho thing, and I don't plan on staying here. But it definitely is an issue where most of them have kids.
I have such a good topic I wish I could bring up on the podcast, but I'd get killed. I'll message you guys about it in the group chat. We could talk about it after because...
Why? Is it going to get you killed with your wife or with other things?
It's going to get me killed. I'll just leave it at that.
Just mention it and then I'll talk
Now
about
I'm curious. I want to know.
I can't. I literally can't because the person or persons involved will have someone watching this that knows, and I will get killed. But I will message it as we are finishing up, so that you guys know.
Am I gonna even know who you guys are talking about?
Yeah, you'll know. You'll be fine.
Oh.
Trust me, you'll be good. But okay, so I couldn't find any fun Tinder bios. You girls are boring. You don't have any fun ones besides bougie coochie.
See, I have 3, and
Are they
I
from
wish I knew
dudes?
No, they're from girls. Like, I wish I knew the second part to this, because I had already, like, swiped past them when I was like, oh, fuck, that was a funny Tinder bio. But she was like, I don't do one-night stands, and then she's like, I date for 1 year and then regret it. Like, as you know, she's not a hoe, but, like, she does it for a year, and then she hates it.
Yeah, I noticed, the one thing I did notice about women is all the women that say I don't give it up are always the ones that give it up. The girls that say, "Oh yeah, I'm down to give it up on the first date," they won't give it up on the first date. When the girls that say, "I never give it up on the first date," give it up on the first date.
Who's writing this in their Tinder bios?
No.
Which part? That what Tyler said? Nobody. It's just what he said.
No, that's what I know is a fact.
Is that true, Jocelyn?
About what part?
All of it. My wisdom.
I'm just
like that. If a girl says,
I think every girl is different. Everyone's different. You can't judge everyone based off of like a handful of people.
I'm like Wilt Chamberlain. Been with 1,000.
10,000. Let's not sell them short. And then this is my favorite one because it's a big thing right now. But this girl said, other girls may be hotter, but I have better crystals. All right, so nobody knows. There's people. I hope there's people that listen to this podcast and hear that and think that's as funny as I do because it's so good.
Tyler and I
but
both
apparently you guys don't know this.
I was waiting for more.
It's so good. Like
crystals for.
So have you?
Like a crystal
have you heard
dildo or something? Like what is it?
No. Have you heard the like? See, Tyler's not single, so I don't even know if he like knows all this. And Jocelyn's a girl, so I don't know if she like hears girls who don't necessarily think like her. Mm-hmm. But like, where girls,
what do I think?
They're like not like these girls apparently. Like you don't have crystals.
I do actually.
But, then there you go. You're proving my point. But and they're right there.
I don't get
so there's this one thing that girls say like on the internet. They're like, girls will be like, oh, I've thought about him. Why hasn't he called me? Like, that's how they pick up guys, is by, like, thinking about them. Or, like, that's how they, like, go after guys.
Oh, like,
it's a joke.
Like manifesting shit?
Yeah, kind of. But, you know, they're like, I like him. Why doesn't he reach out to me? Like, you like Tyler, and he didn't reach out, and you were like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like girls have crystals in the same way that there's other girls that have the fucking tarot cards. You know, they're like, oh, we fucking.
What kind of fucking girls do you hang out with that have tarot cards?
Girls from the internet.
The ones with the moms. They have kids, and they.
I know Mitchell's reading like tarot reading, crystal having moms.
No, the tarot reading shit is because I was from Austin.
Tarot reading and crystals are like cool. I get it. Fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Okay.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them, but they're like,
not at all.
I have better crystals, meaning they're like, I don't know, girls talk about their fucking crystals. They're into their crystals.
Jocelyn, do you flex your crystals?
I mean, I just flexed them on you guys, but like, no, they just said on my
Yeah.
But
dad.
like, if you're a girl's like, oh my god, I have this like amazing
But
blue
like, do you
equinox,
think
and you're
you're
like, well,
I
crystal
don't-
green, like good energy?
I don't know what half of
and
them are called. They're fun. I don't know. They're cute. Look, this one's like a little skull. My friend got it for me.
but it's like the attitude of like believing in horoscopes, you know?
I like
Like,
my horoscope.
say-
Fuck you.
Oh,
What's
my
your
God,
horoscope
and nobody
sign?
gets
I
it.
actually just got in a big conversation about these. What's your sign? Jocelyn?
I'm a Scorpio.
I'm a
Scorpio king.
Sagittarius.
Scorpio, Sagittarius. Hold on.
Mine fits me very well,
Mine fits me.
but I have to be like, I don't tell girls my sign.
I don't like. I can't like. If you tell me like, oh, I'm a Scorpio. Oh, I'm a this. I'm a that. I don't know what any of it means. I know what mine is. Also, because there's like a sun, a moon, and a rising.
Oh, I
Like,
don't know those. I don't know
you
those.
have 3 signs. Mine are all Sagittarius. Like I could not be more Sagittarius if I fucking tried. So I truly don't know what the other ones really mean.
See, so I like
So-
don't know mine for that stuff, and I only know I'm a Scorpio, and I try not to share it because every girl seems to hate Scorpios. So I just
Online,
try
it
to keep
says that
low-key.
you two would be amazing friends, having
Facts.
a great sex life, but your relationship would
Facts.
be rocky because you'd try and change each other.
Facts. She's too broken for me.
Hey.
I'm kidding.
I ain't in
I'm
this.
kidding.
Wow, Tyler. Tyler's like, ain't I just fucking stopped it.
Ooh, Mitchell, you and I, a sexual relationship between a Gemini and a Scorpio is like a connection of the deepest and the highest point on planet Earth.
See, my thing
We
is
should
more
have
for
a
Virgos.
sexual connection together.
He'll first he has to go jerk off in the bathroom first.
Yeah,
and then-
true.
That's only if there's 2 of him.
It's too much pressure.
There's 2 Gemini's too, so now he's nervous.
I don't like Geminis though. I don't like Geminis. Geminis are two-faced.
Sorry, Tyler,
Okay.
you're out.
What? I've never been two-faced in my life. Name one time.
See how he just like turned his head because that was his other face.
That's his Disney
That's
villain face.
Gemini and
Nah.
Sagittarius make an incredible couple.
Uh,
Probably
my
being the
thing
one
is,
being the most innocent of all. That's not.
I
That's not
I
true.
definitely don't think that's accurate
That's,
by any means.
yeah, see, that's how you know horoscopes are bullshit. Have a
420.
great sense of humor, great sex, great conversation, and laughter are just a few ways these two will keep their bond strong.
I should have gone with Mitchell.
Facts. Aren't I so mature too?
I just love how Mitchell just goes without or hesitate. Facts, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, you picked the wrong guy to flirt with.
I've been waiting for you to say this.
Always
for
a bridesmaid,
7 years.
dude. Literally,
Has it been
you don't
7 years?
understand how many girls I have as future wives. That when everything goes to shit for them, that's when I swoop in. You know?
I feel like that's a bad way of living your life.
That's a bad
Mitchell.
plan, Mitchell.
No, they're my backup plan.
Oh,
When
so who's your like
Nothing.
plan right now?
myself, I'm working on myself right now.
I respect
2021 is a Mitchell year.
Oh boy, here we go.
I respect that.
2022 also probably a Mitchell year.
What about 2020?
2023, we're hoping things open up, but but it's kind of like COVID in on New Zealand. You know, we're shut down for business.
Oh,
right
not
now.
again. Jocelyn, did you see that when Mitchell had the entire country of New Zealand going after him?
It was pretty funny.
On what?
He on
On
Twitter,
Twitter,
he
they
said
were
that
getting real heated.
he said that when they open up, that if COVID comes, it is going to completely demolish that country. And they freaked out. Like, I'm not shitting you. You would think this would be on the local news, how hard he got attacked. from
Wait, when
people from
was
New
this?
Zealand.
It was a while
It was
ago,
like,
and I
what,
tweet a lot.
a
so you're
month
not gonna be
ago?
able to find it.
A month ago, maybe sooner
Yeah.
than that. But yeah, he was getting bummed. I'm surprised he wasn't murdered. I'm surprised he's still alive, honestly.
Then there's just a lot of there's no joke like 6 or 7 plus people mad at me, plus a lot of likes on the other people's comments, being like, "You suck, you don't know anything, I hate you," and I was like, all I'm doing is like they all thought I was like legitimately wishing death on their country. Like,
I'm trying to find this
And,
now.
you're not. I tweet a lot, Jocelyn.
Yeah, I
I know.
know.
He
Like-
tweets like it's a fucking job.
Like, if anybody should be somebody's social media manager, it should be me.
That's what I get paid to do right now. Shit's easy.
Sometimes it
Like-
sucks. Though. It depends who you are managing.
Yeah, true. I just
I
manage
mean,
weed companies.
820.
If I were to manage, I'd want to manage like a fucking super team and just, I'd want to be the Kevin Durant of fucking sports teams.
I want to
That's the best
manage
plug ever.
Jocelyn's author Twitter.
Don't have one.
Why not?
Because
Order it on
don't-
Amazon.
I don't talk about myself.
Exactly. So I will for you.
Yeah.
When around the time, what like was this still in August? August is 8, right?
What
Eight.
happened? It was when
Yeah.
New Zealand did something with COVID. I think it's when they
I don't
officially
know.
opened up or something.
No, because they're still not open.
Damn, when was it? Oh wait,
You
can
can-
I just Google it?
If you can give me a date, I'll
Uh,
find this. I'll fucking do this for the ever until I find it, just because it'll amuse me.
I mean, it's an interesting conversation that a lot of people got mad at, but like,
Yeah, I found it. He said
Unless-
Australia will bar expats from leaving to reduce pressure. It was on August 6th to reduce pressure on its quarantine system starting August 11th. Mitchell goes, Australia, New Zealand really just said fuck it to the rest of the world. They might get over COVID, but once shit opens up again, there's going to be an outbreak that just destroys, in all caps, these countries. And then he got in an
because they
argument.
wouldn't even let their
Then
people leave.
he got into an
Our
argument with
people
a
leave.
bunch of different people.
Oh my
It was on-
god!
Yeah.
Here, I could send it to the Discord, I think.
Like everybody was like, because they wouldn't let people leave the country. Like not even come into the country. They wouldn't let people leave the country.
There we go.
My favorite is in that same day. So you tweeted, "Going to bed and can't wait to wake up to 100 New Zealanders and Australians mad at me." But then right after you said, "Ironically, unironically, I can't wait for the Ariana Grande Fortnite concert." So you
know?
started a war in New Zealand, and then we're like, "I'm gonna go watch Ariana Grande on Fortnite."
Hell yeah, it was a lit concert.
I
But everybody was like, New Zealand is not Australia. I'm like, you guys have the same policy and you're both fucking islands. Go fuck yourself.
I found it.
Oh shoot, Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley are finally about to fight.
Yeah.
I did not prepare myself. I don't. That's the bad.
It's basically
fine.
a
I-
YouTuber's fighting an MMA fighter in the boxing ring. And
Wasn't the Jake Paul guy? He did YouTube, but he was like kind of a douchebag, right? But then
He
everyone
is
forgot he was a
very-
douchebag
yeah.
once he started fighting.
Yeah, he's
No, everybody still knows he's a
yeah,
douchebag.
he's still a very confirmed douche.
Yeah, everybody just hates him. But I like him because he just brings money. Like, that's all he's doing. He's just, like, he's just promoting his shit, and people think he's a clown, but they pay for it. Like, I'm not mad about somebody who's just taking, like, who's just outplaying everybody and using his haters to succeed.
Hope he gets hit by a car.
I hope he knocks Tyron Woodley out.
No, I actually do kind of hope he wins because it's just so fucking troll. Like it's so
Yeah,
dumb.
exactly. Like, everybody hates him, but it's like, this dude's just trolling and he's making money off it. Like, because they let him.
I know
Well-
nothing about any of this shit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I know.
That's fine, that's fine.
So do we have anything else? Any other fun topics?
Yeah, I got one. If you could fuck a character from Mario, who would you have sex with?
Bowser.
Bowser?
Fuck Bowser. 100%.
Tyler? I want a
Mario.
legit answer. I don't want this Mario bullshit.
Okay, Yoshi.
You're not gonna fuck a
You're not gonna
dinosaur,
fuck
bro.
Yoshi. Yoshi's like, nah, Yoshi, if you're in a throuple, Yoshi's the one you love. And
Okay,
then, like-
fine. Princess Peach. There.
Acceptable, but a cop out answer. I
I don't know any other. I know the brown-haired princess. Forgot her name though. Pear, is that her name?
Close. Daisy.
Daisy. Close. What about you, Mitchell?
Pear?
Princess Rosalina, obviously. I responded to that message last night in like 30 seconds.
Were you just fresh out of the bathroom because it was overwhelming?
No, I was outside chilling and I was like listening to music and then I saw that and I was like, oh, I already know.
He thinks
Princess
about this all the
Rosalina.
You
time.
thought about it together like before?
To be fair, I've
Always.
thought about the Bowser thing before. Not like
Okay,
in that way, but
Can
this
you
conversation.
explain that? Like how Bowser came to mind? I'm so confused here.
Wait, why wouldn't you? Well, okay, you guys aren't girls, so like I guess you all picked girls, except your weird like Yoshi thing. But like Bowser
I
is
picked
easily
Mario, but it wasn't allowed.
because it's not a real answer. You wouldn't fuck Mario.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like half this podcast is just me very loudly laughing. I'm so sorry.
It's,
Okay, so why Bowser? Is it because the spikes?
No, I feel like that'd be painful. You're saying you wouldn't fuck Bowser? He is just like, I don't know.
I don't either. That's why I'm
not-
asking.
I'm not really into bestiality, you know?
It's
Yeah,
not-
you said that was weird for Yoshi. You're fucking a turtle.
He's not a turtle.
He's a snapping turtle.
No, he's not. He is also a dinosaur.
He has a shell.
He's a Koopa. He's the Koopa King.
Yeah,
No, he's
so
not.
turtle.
Koopa King is someone else. There is a Koopa King, and the Koopa
What
King
is
is not
Bowser?
Bowser is a dinosaur.
The
No,
Koopa King-
Bowser or King Koopa.
Bowser is not King Koopa.
It's
Yes, he
literally
is. No,
online
he's
right
not.
now.
I'm going on the internet.
What
Just 'cause
kind
it's
of
on the internet-
creature is Bowser? Bowser is the
Bowser.
leader of the turtle-like Koopa race. Told you, he's a turtle.
No, he's not. Wait, but
Oh
this
my
is
god.
Bowser
Look at
or
this
King Koopa?
creepy ass picture of I would not fuck this Bowser for the record.
I would hope not. What about Giga Bowser? He's like Bowser but bigger.
Probably.
Yeah, Bowser is a tortoise. I just found it.
It'd be like you guys see the video of the turtles having sex, and it's like,
No way.
So yes, if you want Bowser, I get Yoshi.
Did we all just skip the past? And Mitchell was like, "Hey, did you guys all see the video of the turtles having sex?"
Wait, I didn't hear that. I was thinking about Yoshi's tongue.
well, you missed it then.
God.
Wait, there's a video of turtles having sex?
That apparently Mitchell has seen enough to now reference in everyday conversation.
Yeah, it was huge.
What was huge?
It was
What was?
that video. It was
Oh.
like a huge. You're telling me you wouldn't have sex with this woman that I just posted in the Discord, Princess Rosalina?
No, I'm talking about the turtle
Isn't that the
thing.
one that wears? Isn't that the one that wears? I've never seen this person before in my life. When you said Rosalina, I thought that was the bitch in the yellow dress that looks like Princess Peach.
No, that's Daisy.
No, Rosalina's in the blue dress.
I've never seen her
she's-
before in my life.
She's sexy.
She looks like the fucking Frozen hoe.
You are so jealous.
I'd hit her
Rosie.
too. Elsa's hot.
Jocelyn's so jealous. It's so weird.
Of what?
Rosalina?
The Frozen hoe? Yeah,
No,
I'm jealous
no,
because it's an
Elsa.
oven in here. And she's fucking cold in Iceland.
Okay, she's not in Iceland. Iceland is actually green. Greenland's covered in ice.
All right.
Yeah, if anything, should be in Greenland.
All right,
Yeah.
geography professor, please.
What kind of professor are you gonna be, Tyler?
I hope one day your students see this and are like, haha, I hear you'd fuck
I will
Mario.
delete every single podcast before I start teaching. Every single podcast is gone.
No.
Why?
The internet
That's
never
so
dies.
sad. You're
No,
gonna-
I'm just kidding. I'm not deleting
I-
it. They can watch it all they want. Okay, honestly, at community college, I saw so many old people. Like
What? When you
I'm
say
talking actual
old people,
talking actual old,
Like-
like 50s and 60s years
Yeah.
old, like your age.
I'm gonna jump through this screen and commit a felony.
Yeah, already have
You'd be
against
perfect
you
for that
once.
other guy that has like 20.
Who?
The guy with the Tinder bio.
Oh yeah, the guy that said he was gonna steal your car.
Oh yeah.
Kiss your
Fuck my
mom.
sister and my mom. I mean, listen, God bless.
Do you have a sister, by the way?
I have a sister-in-law.
What's
So
she-
Is
she's
she
ma-
hot?
Yeah, what's she look like?
I mean, she's married to my brother. I would say she's attractive. I think Benny has a picture of her if you want.
All right, so like, how stable is their relationship?
It doesn't really matter because just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score. So
Bro, you're in a relationship. Well, to be fair, Mitchell does like moms. So, and I do have 2 nephews.
Mitchell,
Moms, girls in relationships, and Latinas. 3 strikes and I'm out.
See, I will say,
Well, I'm in, you know. But like,
so you like girls in relationships. Meanwhile, guys in relationships.
no, I don't
love
like
me.
it. There's just a tendency for that to happen all the time.
Mm.
like way too often.
I feel like that's not someone you want to be
So,
serious
Mitchell,
with.
the
I
last
feel like you're
girl
looking
you-
for something serious.
So the last girl you got with, was she a mom or in a relationship?
She's never gonna hear this, so I'm fine saying this. But she was in a relationship and she had her second abortion while we were hooking up.
I feel like you
Wait,
did.
is
But,
that
like-
the girl you got in that argument with on Twitter that blew up because she posted
Oh,
spamming
yeah,
her
yeah.
BF? And then you said,
Yeah.
but you were fucking me the whole time? And then she got super pissed because you kind of ruined her clout by saying she was the hoe. He just got you back.
What?
I didn't say that, but like it is that girl.
So, Jocelyn,
So this girl,
yeah, tell
go
her.
for it. You can explain it.
Okay, so I see this thing on Twitter, right? This girl posts, and it blows up. It's one of those viral tweets where it's like, "Oh yeah, like boyfriend fucked me over. My boyfriend
It
cheated
had
on
like
me."
15,000
It was like
likes or
actually
retweets or
going
something.
viral, and I see Mitchell like it or comment and say something like, said something. I think he just said, "Well, you did the same" or something.
Yeah, I was like, I wouldn't air this out on Twitter
he said, "I
because
wouldn't-"
you said the same. Like nobody was good here.
Yeah, he was like,
nobody's a saint.
Yeah, he was like, I would. Yeah, he said that. And so I thought he was just trying to like have her back. Like I thought he was trying to get at the chick gone viral. And so I responded with, I was like, thanks for letting me borrow your Lambo last weekend. And then Mitchell
Yeah,
goes,
you know, like what you say when you're like trying to like hook somebody up with like a girl online and shit.
And so then Mitchell goes, no, not here. And I was like, what? And then she blocks me. And I was like, wait. I text Mitchell, what the fuck happened? And then I see Mitchell tweet back at her because she said something. And he was like, you were fucking me the whole time you guys were together or some shit like that. And all her clout went out the window because everyone's like, wait, what? Wait, what? And
Wait, who was this?
I don't
Just
know.
some coworker, you know?
Never sleep with your coworkers, Mitchell. We discussed this like an hour ago.
Yeah, but it like I have to learn the same lesson multiple times. Like I made the same mistake with another Latino woman who was also in a relationship like 6 years ago. I have to learn this lesson multiple times.
You're putting yourself in these positions, I'm starting to believe. I'm with Jocelyn on this one.
You do it to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, though, like there's times I get myself into situations where I'm like, this is a bad idea. I know all the reasons this is a bad idea. I shouldn't do this. I'm going to do this anyway. I'm going to regret it, but that's not going to stop me. Should I have learned my lesson? Yes. Have I? No. I'm gonna keep doing it.
But see, here's the thing. They're attractive and I don't get laid enough. And they give me like, and so it just works out. Like all the decision making, I'm like,
but you're jerking off in the bathroom
laid.
Before, so I mean,
you're already getting pleasure.
So this is a step up.
We should get you like the girl version or the guy version of a dildo, a fleshlight.
Yeah, fleshlight.
Oh, I won't.
I got one
That's
for my friend in
fucking gross.
college. I got one for my friend in college, except it was like a knockoff brand, and it was like a mouth. And
if I was your friend and you gave me a fleshlight, I don't think I'd ever talk to you again.
It wasn't a fleshlight.
That is the most hardcore friend zone shit.
No. Well, we were just.
If a girl gave that to a guy. Okay, so here, hold on.
It was a Christmas
about that
gift.
same girl. That same girl gave her boyfriend a pocket pussy.
What's the difference between a pocket pussy and a fleshlight?
I don't know. Never had.
They're the same thing.
Oh.
She gave him a fleshlight, like for Christmas or his birthday.
Yeah,
like the
if
year
my
before or
girlfriend gave me a fleshlight, right?
Like a girlfriend, like someone you're dating, or girlfriend, like
yeah, like they were dating.
Like a girlfriend that I found attractive, like I've been trying to get with. She gave me a fleshlight. I'd be like, I am never talking to you again. Delete my number.
Okay, to be fair, he was not trying to get with me, and we were just friends. The whole thing was like he kept sticking his dick in crazy, and I was like, "Stop sticking your dick in crazy. You're like being dumb." So I got him that to try and prevent it. Did it stop him? No. However, he said he enjoyed. He liked it. He said it was great. He still stuck his dick in crazy, and every time he did, he had to give me $1. So I made a couple dollars.
Oh, so you paid for the fleshlight. He paid for it pretty much.
Eventually, over time, I had enough dollars. I was just like, it was like you paid for it.
Dude, Mitchell, that might be your present from us too.
Don't Don't.
I think you deserve
I'll
it.
send you one. They like sell like cheaper, nice ones. They're like, it feels like a mouth. Like I stuck my fingers in it before I gave it to him because I wanted to know what it felt like, and it literally feels like the back of your throat, like the
But
like.
see, then what if I get
Like,
addicted
feeling it,
and
she's
now I'm like,
"Wait,
I don't need
want
pussy
this."
anymore.
If you get addicted to it, I'd say, now you don't have to deal with women, so it's a win-win.
Yeah, facts.
True. All the best income is 2 males, and what's better than 1 male with no female?
Exactly.
Not much.
So remember how you were saying you wish you could be gay? Now you could.
Here you are.
Just
Like I'm not gay, but then I'm just lonelier than I already am.
well, no,
No,
you could.
you said you wanted to focus on your career. You can focus on your career instead of sticking your dick in crazy and just stick it in the mouthpiece.
Mhm.
Happy birthday.
I don't think I'll ever use
Oh
it.
yeah,
I'll be honest.
coming up 16th November. Get ready.
That's
Tell
like
Christina
3
not to
months.
check the mail.
Oh, if your birthday is no, I'm 100% sending you one of these. Tyler, get me his address.
I will.
No,
I'm friends with your mom on Facebook. I will.
I'm not.
What?
You're not. You're not friends with your mom on Facebook, but Tyler is friends with your mom.
Yeah. Why would I be friends with my mom?
To
on
be
Facebook?
fair, if you could, honestly, I could probably just figure out your address. If I know you live with your mom, I know your last name. I could probably figure out your mom. I know she's an Idaho. Do some fucking finagling. I work in marketing.
She
I
doesn't
can
have
be
the
creepy.
same last name as me.
I can still fucking figure it
I
out.
could give you her last name. I know it.
Thanks, Tyler.
I was
Fake
thinking
news.
about that. I was like, wait. Oh yeah, he's right. She doesn't.
I can still figure it out.
It's not hard. I got your back, Juicy J.
Let her figure it out on her own, though.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I'm just curious if she can. That she can get back to me and be like, "Oh, I figured it out."
I work in
I
marketing.
want to know how easy it is. I'm curious.
Where in Idaho are you?
Fucking Montana.
It's in Montana. State?
Yeah, I'm making it harder. I'm not helping you
I was
more.
gonna say I'm about to make myself really stupid. I'm like, is
It's
Montana? a
Idaho.
I live right outside Boise. That's all you need to know. I don't even use Facebook anymore. Facebook I use for one person.
I have to for work, and I have a lot of friends that
Yeah,
use.
I have to for work.
I have
Like,
a lot of friends I know like only use it.
I didn't realize that Facebook was still so popular with businesses. That is one of the things that shocked me about being a social media manager is how many people still use Facebook, and it feels like such a waste of time.
well, because Facebook is for like the older generation.
Yeah.
Like it's more for our parents and shit. Like our age group has mainly moved to Twitter. But
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I feel like it's not true. I really feel like it depends on who you are because is there a search feature? This is driving me crazy.
There
Like,
is a search feature in the top.
I use Twitter probably the most. Lately I haven't because I've been busy. But like Twitter and Instagram I feel like are my two biggest ones. But I have a lot of friends who like don't use, or I say Instagram, Twitter and Instagram. But I have a lot of friends who don't use Twitter at all. But Twitter is good for like getting information.
Twitter I think is the best, but it's either you use it borderline exclusively or you don't use it at all. Like you're either on board with Twitter or you don't use Twitter. Because I know a lot of people that also just don't have a Twitter and don't use it. But like I feel like Instagram's more like the generation below ours. Except there's still plenty of people that post on ours.
Are we
Just I
considered
only
the same
post-
generation? Because I'm what,
No,
85?
you're way over.
I'm just so old.
Are you see if you're 85 you're over 30?
No, you're what, 28?
No.
29?
Yeah, I'm turning 30 in December.
Yikes. It's fine. I'm turning 27. I'm so
Meanwhile,
old.
people who are like your age are like, oh, I can't find someone to be with. Like, I'm gonna die alone. And I'm just like,
Did you already accept it?
thanks.
Is that what I'm looking
I give
forward to?
up.
I just don't care. I'm gonna look for it later. I guarantee you. And then all of a sudden, both of you are gonna get a text message from me, and I'll be like, I
I'm
had
just
this.
gonna
I knew
send
it.
to the group chat. I give up.
It's gonna be like, I'm pregnant. I'm getting married next week.
I know. True, right?
Me?
And I wasn't. Yeah.
No way. I'm telling you, I'm not ever having kids. I have gotten to the point where like when I go on dates, if I'm like going on a date trying to like actually date someone, if I like on like the first, second, third, fourth, progressively we'll be dating for a year, I'll get drunk all the time to remind you and just be like, I don't want kids. I'm never going to change my mind. If this is something you're interested in, I'm not the right person. Because so many people think they can like change your mind eventually. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, no, I'm not going to change my mind. If you want a committed relationship with me, you need to accept the fact that there will never be a child. I will not birth one. I will not adopt one. Like it's green eggs and ham, not in a house with a mouse. Green eggs and ham, Sam I am. No, I do not want them.
Is there any reason, like in particular, why, or just like?
A million reasons. One, the world is terrible. Two, pregnancy is weird and gross, and I have no desire to birth a human.
Pregnancy is natural.
Okay,
Jocelyn.
you can
It's
fucking
beautiful.
you can fucking sit there and tell me, oh, being pregnant is the most natural thing in the world. There is nothing fucking normal about you having sex. You basically plant a seed inside of a human, and then like 9 months later, you essentially like shit out. I know it just got but you like basically
That
shit
just
out a
described
human,
every
and then
mammal.
and then the fucking baby like eats off of you for a while. Like it's
Like it's a parasite, but like
also like
it's a parasite for 18 years. But it's an investment. Like because
what are you investing in? What are my parents investing in?
What you're investing in is that hopefully your kid's not going to be a fuck up, and then when you get old, your kid takes care of you.
That's what my nephews are for.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. As somebody who like doesn't have the means to take care of his own parents, like when they get old, like even if I had the means, and I love my family, but like I will not give them anything. Like they're not going to get any form of elder care from me.
So why do you want kids? What's
Just
a kid gonna do
just
for you?
make you happy.
My bloodline will go on stronger
That's my
for
brother.
longer.
That's what my brother is for. Although my grandpa, before he died, and when I was in high school, he would always say, because my dad's brother has 3 girls. My side of the family, it's just me and my brother. So my grandpa always used to say, like, it's all on my brother to carry on the line. But like when I was like 15, he's like, but Jocelyn, like if you were to get pregnant right now, it's totally fine if it's a boy, because then you can carry on the bloodline. And I was like, Grandpa, like, I'm fucking 15.
Wild times. Grandparents are wild.
Feel facts.
Okay, I think it's time to wrap this one up. All right, well, thank you for joining us for Free Flow. Make sure to buy Jocelyn's book, I'm Okay, I Think, off Amazon. Make sure to follow us on our Twitters. They're above our heads. And like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.